we haven't had a Roadmaster Classic in for a little bit, so we have one in. This is a 2021 Indian Roadmaster Classic in for a large amp 4-speaker install. I want to start by saying thank you so much to Indian Motorcycle Panama City Beach. This customer he's just down here for work. He's here for extended periods of time. Went over to the dealership, was talking to them, brought up audio, and I'm pretty sure he talked to Miss Marie over there, and she was like, hey, if you want audio, go over, see Davidson Audio. So he rode on over here, we talked, and he's like, can I drop it off tomorrow? We said, absolutely, everything in stock, let's go. So that's what he did. This is again, 2021 Indian Roadmaster Classic. As you can tell, yes, it's a 21, but Indian is continuing to produce the classic body style Roadmasters. There's still a demand for them because, in my opinion, this bike takes it back to the roots of Indian. Now, I will say this body style is not for everybody. I respect it. I like it. It's just not my style. That's why, we don't have one on the channel here. But it's a beautiful bike nonetheless, and also with the air-cooled Thunderstroke engine, sounds so amazing. I love my Power Plus platforms, but there's just something, you can't beat a good Thunderstroke, especially with the good-sounding exhaust, some Lloyd's cams, and a really solid tune by Lloyd's. These things sound amazing, they perform amazing. So let's show you this bike as it sits. This bike has arrived to us bone stock. Nothing done to it. All Roadmasters and Pursuits come with a basic audio package, which for the Roadmasters will be the 5 1/4 50 watts in the fairing and 5 1/4 50 watts in the tour pack. Now, when it comes to the Pursuits, a lot of them, they're still putting 5 1/4 50 watts here and 5 1/4 50 watts in the back. And I think the reason they do that is because you have one power module in all of these. It is located on the brake side here. That controls the fairing and the tour pack. And on the clutch side, if you so choose, you'd add another power unit there. It would do the lids and the lowers. Now, I'm not 100% sure why they separated front and rears, because I know from my audio experience, time alignment is important. So I'm not sure how Indian is tackling that time alignment issue, but that's neither here nor there. Again, all bone stock up in the fairing, no lowers, nothing in the lids, in just the tour pack. So we're gonna get this thrown in the bay, get it knocked out real quick, and show you all what the final results are. It's now the next morning. This bike is 100% wrapped up. Bill got it in there, knocked it out while I was handling some other stuff. So I will say my apologies. We've been in a rush getting ready for the Mississippi trip, which by the time this video airs will have just already happened. But it's been all hands on deck. We brought some extra people in to make sure things are getting done. So Bill not only knocked this one out, he knocked that Pursuit out over there. We are pumping Indians out right now. So if you want your Indian done, you want it done right, come see us or one of our certified installers. I have 100% faith in all my certified installers. They'll take care of y'all. So what we did on this is one of our upgraded packages that we do. This is a 4-speaker single amp, but we've been really pushing customers on the Chieftain and the Roadmasters to just bump it up to the 1200.4. We can fit that in there, so why wouldn't you want to spend the extra money? It's not much. I'm not going to say how much right now, because if you watch this video in a year or two, it could be different. I don't know. Prices go up with tariffs and whatnot. I don't know. I don't like to talk prices on videos because it's all prevalent to that time. So we did the Arc Audio PSM-Pro up in the dash. That's how we integrate into the OEM ride command. That's how we get all the signal from it. And the reason we use DSPs is the output voltage from that head unit is so small that we have to have something to take that signal, not only take it and put it out as a usable output for the amplifier, but allows us to tune the bikes. And like I just mentioned, time alignment is key. I don't care what tune you put on a bike. If you don't have time alignment, it's going to be thrown off 100%. So time alignment is key. We'll do a completely separate video on that. But that is going to send signal down to our Soundigital 1200.4 EVOPS. So we're going from the baby 50 watt up to a 1200.4. That thing is a serious amplifier, puts out a lot of power. And we decided on this bike to go with our favorite coaxes, the Cicada Audio CXX, which is a pro coaxial speaker on this bike, both 5 1/4. But as Davidson Audio, as you know we do, we went ahead and wired the entire bike. If you've seen any of our packages lately, we now sell all of our harnesses because it just saves you all time. I know it is a little bit more money, but I guarantee you from what we have seen and what we have done, it's less expense over time. Everybody says, well, I'm never gonna add more speakers. I'm telling you right now from experience, that always happens. You always end up adding more because we want more. So let's show you this bike, let you listen to it because the customer's gonna be stopping by today to come pick it up. From outward appearances, this bike looks bone stock, but again, we put all of our equipment nice and hidden in OEM locations-ish. So our ARC Audio PSM-Pro is up here underneath the glove box. You don't lose any retention of your glove box. Everything works as it should. 1200.4 EVO PS amplifier is stuffed up there nice and neat, working flawlessly. We have a small fairing spacer up here, which works great because we have more clearance. Plus, you get more room for the bars to go up if you so choose. And then the bike is completely wired. As of right now, it's just, again, CXX's 5 1/4 in the dash, in the tour pack using the OEM wiring for the tour pack, so you can unplug and plug in the tour pack any which way you want to. The speakers use the OEM harness, and we've already pre-wired everything for the customer. Here's his lower wiring. Bill likes to shrink tube over these to keep any elements out of there, even though these are waterproof connectors. Nice and zip tied up. He gets the other side of the harness. And Bill even wired up the saddlebag. So now we have what we need here to ensure that the customer is good to go later when he decides to add saddlebag speakers. From our conversation, he's already talked about changing those out to 8-inch lowers. So I 100% agree with that. I think 8-inch lowers on these bikes sounds amazing. Plus, I have talked to Cicada Audio, and they are kind of filling in a void for me on those 8-inch lowers. For customers that don't want compression horns, I can't say any more than that. So let's listen to this bike and see how it sounds.
Never had me believe in lies. Found the truth, now I'm on fire. God say go and I say now I'm preaching, I prophesy. Holy Spirit all up inside. Ask me to pray and I'm like, thought you took my joy, thought you took my peace, but man, the devil is alive. Man, start the business, write the vision, get the grace, stick to the mission. I hear heaven singing. No, me and my twin, born again. Never thought he was gonna win. Then I glanced around and I looked at my head in the face like, cause all me gone in the zone. Heaven is home and my God on the throne. When I woke up in the church and you know I put it on like breaking generation curses, putting them in hearses. Was a dark child like Rodney Jerkins. God spoke to my heart, thought him clerking. Still standing on business, gonna get a witness. Anybody know that the devil is alive?
Yo, what you doing? You lost or something? The last thing that you about to hear is some horses pulling into the building. Get away!
Would the Lord forgive me if I killed a beat? Would it be a sin if I had did it for the Trinity? Jesus said that we should have affection for our enemies. Then he flipped the table, think I'm picking up the rest of it. I just drop hot coals on the head of head. Kindness, and I'll be spineless. And I shine a light in Nashville, where you find us. Headed in the middle of the city like the Rhine. Rare life looking like gold, real Leviathan. Bolted, fried fish, didn't eat Poseidon. I don't pop a pill, I need a verse, not a Vicodin. Feeling like Daniel Cormier in a lion's den. Had the dog out Simba, cut the backwoods like they called out Timber. Had a hater tell me that the tribe's not the best. Man, that's feeling like a stretch, and you not that limbo. Everything I love.
I've been outside really reading back in the day, never read a book, but them red letters in my dead heart, and I came to life and I changed up. Now they wanna know.
Tell me who is stranger. Straight man, don't wake up. I ain't going through paces. This right here, the new way to basics. King glue on the wrong side, but the Holy Ghost brought us back. Woke up with a new heart, new mind, new purpose. Tell me who's this stranger. Tell me who's this stranger. Dead men don't wake up. So tell me who's this stranger. King glue on the wrong side, but the Holy Ghost brought us back. Woke up with a new heart, new mind, new purpose.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this one is a wrap. We are done with this install, but We're gonna see what the customer thinks. I think it sounds amazing. Absolutely love, love, love the Cicada Audio CXX525 and the 6.5. Can't wait to see what they do with some other sizes. Can't say anything more than that, but let's see what the customer thinks.
The ones that I see in my rear view. Cause I took my life from the pit to the palace. My wife and my twins, all my blessings show up when I hear you. I've been outside really reading up. Back in the day, never read a book. But them red letters in my dead heart. And I came to life and I changed up. Now they wanna know.
We're here with the customer. He's picking up again his beautiful 2021 Indian Roadmaster. We're gonna see what his thoughts are so he can go get on the road and get back to work.
Oh, it's great. I like it. Sounds good. I think it did a great job. Thank y'all.
Quick turnaround.
Oh, yeah.
So awesome. Let's get him back to work. Thank you very much, sir. We always appreciate the trust and the understanding. So if you're looking for the best aftermarket audio solution for your Indian motorcycles, Harleys, car, truck, period, come check us out here in beautiful Panama City, Florida. We'd be happy to help you. God bless all of you. Have a great day.